Hello everybody, welcome to this YouTube channel, and today we shall be making chapatis, also known as flatbread. You can choose what ingredients you may like with your chapatis. For me, today I chose onions and green pepper and warm water. As we know, most people have allergies, and you can see me cry in the video. Onions are not easy with eyes, so you have to be ready for some tears, but at the end they add an extra flavor to your food. Here in Belgium, people like white onions, but you can still add white onions, green onions, and red onions, which I like most. If you prefer onions of any type, you can always use another ingredient that suits your health, that suits your body. And you can see also the flour that I used, plain flour without anything like yeast. So when you go to the supermarket, you have to buy flour without yeast. I advise people to always have measuring cups or a measuring scale for proper measurements to avoid the final discomfort of using a lot of flour or of using less flour. So to avoid sticky hands, you should try to measure properly. Me, I normally use a cup, and it works for me very well. So you can choose what works for you best. If you don't have a measuring scale, it's okay, because people can also use their eyes to measure and things can also go right. So there are many ways of measuring, and you can use what you have. For salt, you can add salt according to how much flour you have used, and I've indicated all that information in the captions, so you can balance it out according to how much demand you have at hand. And for the thickness, I advise you to always have an extra cup or a bowl of flour to help your hands from being sticky. So you can do that with a cup, or you can also have just a bowl aside. This will save you especially at the final stage where you might find yourself having a dense dough. So try as much as you can to have some extra flour, but don't use a lot and don't use less. Just make sure you measure right. And for this stage, you should also try to be attentive to what you want to add. Especially for me, I wanted to add some milk, a bit of milk, to make it soft overnight. For me, I keep my dough in the fridge overnight, so as in the morning I have a soft texture of it, and that is very helpful and also restful for you from a long day of preparing everything all together. So it makes you feel well rested, and also the dough will be well rested, and covering it is also part and parcel of it. So we shall also see there I added in a bit of green pepper. Green pepper is something you can add or something you can't add according to how you prefer it. This is a stage you can also skip. It is a stage of green pepper and it is not necessary. As I cook, sometimes he enjoys being around me. Always have him by my side, especially when I'm making dough and cold things on the table. very ready. That is a dough of after one night. So in the morning it is very, very soft. That is a secret I just discovered. If you want a nice chapati, prepare everything and keep it in the fridge for it to rest. Or you can just keep it rested for some hours, just like how they rest the bread type. So you can do that to your bread. Shaped chapatis, they look so nice. You can see the onions, you can't see the green peppers because I made them very, very thin, but for the onions you can see them because they are red onions. They'll show up. They have a very visible color. Put a little bit of olive oil. Plate and a cover will help you to keep the moisture in. I had a guy's bowl, so that was so easy and flexible for me in the kitchen. On the other side, easy for you. Get the chapatis and put them on a plate and cover the plate or a bowl, keeping your food warm. Yeah, the chapatis were ready and it's time to be served. You can serve these chapatis actually with gravy, any soup, tomato soup. Here in Belgium people like soups and I eat a lot of tomato soup. And I wish you all the best. Enjoy. Till next time. Bye bye.